Welcome to Portsmouth.
We were young and we were free and running, never bothered about what could be coming. Every day we danced and life was smiling.
Alright, we've been to Portland, we've been to Providence, we've been to Provincetown, and now we're in Portsmouth, New Hampshire, which is this charming little town right up the coast from Boston. We're just up here for the day. We're going to show you some of our favorite restaurants that we've heard about, some cool sites. We've heard this is a really cool shopping town too. So yeah, there's a lot to come today, so get excited. But first, we are starting at Maison Navarre, which is a restaurant we've heard a ton about, especially my coworkers were raving about it. So it's a French restaurant. Really, you could really feel like you're in Paris in there. Very quaint feel, lined with macaroons. You can see crepes cooking in the background. So I had to start the day with a crepe. This is called Le Complet. I believe there's like ham, cheese, tomato, arugula, pretty standard crepe, but it looks delicious. So I'm gonna try it out here. Oh, and I got my coffee as well.
Of course, you have to always get coffee.
But you can see here we've gotten a table just right outside the cafe, which is a beautiful little spot. And like you can see behind me, really quaint little town. You can see the beautiful church in the background. This is such a cool town. I'm actually blown away. Rachel's been here before, but when I saw the first look at this town, that's taking me back to Paris.
Oh, that's a nice thing to
That's a
say.
really good crepe. It's really simple stuff.
But it looks delicious.
But then you have the side salad, which I'm excited for. But yeah, no, this is really good. Especially with the coffee. I mean, this is a French cafe experience. We're walking around the middle of town right now, and we're just blown away by like almost how European it feels. Like the streets are all really close together. This beautiful storefronts, like cafes with tables out on the sidewalk. It's really pretty. And then of course there's this brick sidewalk everywhere, which is really gorgeous. But
there's so many people out today. It's so great. Everyone has their dogs. It's a huge dog community. It's
huge dog community.
It's been really
We've
nice.
seen so many dogs. Such a walkable city too. Like we parked our car back near the restaurant back over there, but everything is just so close together that we want to go to today.
Driving down the road that I grew up on once again. It's when
So this town used to be called Strawberry Banke because back in the 1620s, when they first settled here, the English actually found a ton of strawberries around the area, and so that's how they settled on the name.
Just about a 10-minute walk outside of downtown Portsmouth is the Strawberry Banke Museum, which is a wonderful timepiece of what it was actually like to live in Strawberry Banke when it was originally founded in the 1620s. So it's a really cool complex of old homes, and during peak season, if you were to come here during the summer, I believe peak season runs from June to October. And if you were to come during that time period, which unfortunately we're not here during that time, they have a bunch of actors wandering around this complex to make it really look and feel like you're back in the 1620s. So they're all dressed in sort of, you know, what they would actually wear back in that time. You can actually tour these houses and learn a lot about the history of the original founding of Strawberry Banke to originally become Portsmouth. So if you're ever in the area and you're definitely here during peak season or even off-peak season like we are right now, I would certainly recommend coming here because it is a really cool historic piece. And it's just really cool to walk the grounds and kind of get a feel like you're back in the 1620s.
This place is so cute. I didn't really know what to expect about it, but there is so many more buildings, first of all, that are actually super well preserved that I love. It's way more colorful than I would have expected, and it's just so charming. Like, we definitely should come back here in the summer because I think with the flowers and the people, like, I think this would be really cool. It's like a mini Williamsburg. It's kind of how I'm getting the vibe.
It's totally like Williamsburg. Yeah, we're just missing, again, like the horses and the people walking through. It is kind of weird. We're literally the only ones here. So we're getting this whole museum to ourselves.
I kind of love it.
It is really nice.
Special in its own way.
Yeah, but we can come back here and actually, yeah, see all the actors and stuff.
This is so cool. I really do feel like we've been transported back in time right now. I've been really enjoying looking at all the lane signs, or the little street signs that are here. So this one's called Puddle Lane. We've seen Horse Lane. We went down Pleasant Street in order to get here. I just think it's really cute. So we've come to Prescott Park now to just breathe in the ocean air and just enjoy this beautiful park. It's only just about a 1-minute walk away from Strawberry Banke, which is super nice. And you can see over there, it actually is the Portsmouth Navy Yard as well. So apparently that's very historic and has been there for a very long time.
Founded in 1800, super old.
Exactly, that's so cool. And then we have a very famous bridge right behind us as well. And there's kids over there playing with bubbles, and people are here like eating and having a little picnic in the park. It's just a really nice way to spend a Sunday afternoon right now.
Yeah, and we haven't gotten a ton of warm weather here up in the Northeast yet, so everybody is outside enjoying it right now. So it's really nice to see people outside.
Yeah, it feels like the beginning of spring for sure, and it's a treat.
So this has a lot of history tied to it. So it was originally built to help counter a lot of privateer attacks that were going on, French privateer attacks that were happening to the merchant ships from the US. They eventually, there's a lot of other historic things that happened here. Peace talks held by the US for the Russo-Japanese War between Japanese and Russian representatives happened here.
So interesting, I had no idea.
And now it's dedicated more to the maintenance of nuclear submarines. So
cool.
I guess it's pretty dedicated to that. Yeah, so that gray building right there, that big one, I think is the one where they first launched their first submarine back in 1917. And now, obviously, they've progressed a lot farther where they're maintaining nuclear submarines here. So, really historic naval yard.
So, another thing you have to do if you come to Portsmouth, New Hampshire is you have to go in to all of the little shops and stores that are all around the downtown area. Some of them are just so quirky and lovely and well designed, and it's actually more than just shopping. It's kind of an experience and almost like an art form, the way that they have a lot of their windows set up and stuff like that. So go into some of them for sure. We're gonna like peek into some of them right now. We just went into the most adorable store called Pickwick. Unfortunately, we can't film inside there, but if you are in the city, like, you definitely have to go. It is it's filled with like lots of candles and greenery and Harry Potter and socks and like all these kind of quirky, lovely things. And I loved it.
Yes, very much your old school store where it's kind of like a little bit of everything in there. And it was really cute, actually. The attendants in there are dressed up like old school, like almost like 1800s, like store workers. So it's a really cool store.
It's so cute. Fezziwigs. We're gonna try and go into this one right now. Apparently a lot of these shops are just that cool that you're not allowed to photograph inside of them. But
you have to promise us that it's really cool on the inside.
It really is.
Absolutely worth the visit.
I can almost understand why they say don't take photos, because it is just so special to be in there.
It is. So that one had like little private tea rooms you can actually reserve. Really, really cool, like little inside with a bunch of candies, a lot of like teas, and like I couldn't tell what they were serving up front. Could you tell? Oh
yeah, they had little pastries and chocolates and things like that, and they also had they had like little rooms for people to be in where they actually had like tea and china and their little like high tea pastries. It was really cute.
So cute. Yeah,
and, like,
would recommend.
Music in the background, it was fun. So Ben and I were starting to get a little hungry, so I got a fresh pressed smoothie, which is just around the corner, and it's super tasty. Ben is getting
flatbread pizza.
Yum!
So this pizza place is a place I've heard about multiple times from recommendations from people who live in Boston. Mostly my coworkers were saying this is some of the best pizza in town, so I am super excited to try this. So I guess they call it flatbread instead of pizza. It looks basically the same, but I guess the crust may be a little bit different, but I'm super excited to try this.
Do it again! Do it again!
Oh my god.
Yeah?
So good.
Oh, it looks so delicious.
Huge recommendation. Wow. I got the mushroom and pepperoni pizza, as you can see here, but they have a couple other different flavors that are really good. And actually not too bad of a price either, so would absolutely recommend it. It's really good.
So that wraps up the video for today. We hope that you like the city, and if you haven't been here, that you have an interest to come here now, we would highly recommend it, and Ben and I will definitely be coming back this summer.
Yeah, and if you haven't yet, make sure to like and subscribe for more videos just like this. We have a lot more videos from the Northeast United States coming, so feel free to stay tuned, and we will see you next week.
Bye guys. My back.
Okay, maybe do it one more time without the back.
Sorry.
You're a young sprite woman. What do you think? Can you live here?
Yes, I'd hang my laundry up here, and I'd back my rug right here. I think be good. Papa.
The 10 kids would be playing all over the porch.
Into my garden. I think it's going to be. Sorry, that was actually. Yeah, I just spent the last 15 minutes trying to find my sunglasses.
And?
And yeah, they were on me.
How was your walk to the park?
It was really nice. I was getting down, looking under the benches, and then I heard something, and I was like, oh my god.